Hello, I'm Mustafa bin Rashid.
And my name is Zulsyahmi with the Gifli.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Umar Haris.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zuhair bin Zulkifli.
So what is differentiation? Differentiation is the process of finding the instantaneous rate of change of a function with respect to one of its variable. So this is an example of differentiation. As you can see, fx equal to x square. And then you bring the square to the front, and the square one, you minus with 1, and then you got 2x. So this is the technique of differentiation. We got 4. So for the first one, we got derivative of sums and difference. So for the derivative of sums and difference, we got sum rule and different rule. For the sum rule, we got d per dx fx plus dx. So we need to separate into 2. So it will be d per dx fx plus d per dx dx. And for the different rule, just the same as the sum rule, but it's a minus 1. So for the product rule, you just need to multiply, like here, dy per dx equal to u multiplied by v prime plus v multiplied by u prime. Then we have a quotient rule. So for the quotient rule, it's just the same as the product rule, but you just need to divide it by v square. And then we have a chain rule. So for the chain rule, we have two cases, case 1 and case 2. For the case 1, fx equal to g multiplied by h multiplied by x equal to g multiplied by hx. Then we have a f prime x equal to g prime multiplied by hx multiplied by h prime x. So for the case 2, we have a dy divided by dx equal to dy divided by du multiplied by du divided by dx.
Yeah, it's exercise time. So find dy dx for y, 3x squared sin 2x. So we need to use a product rule. So what is formula of product rule? Okay, this is a product rule formula. U prime multiplied with v plus v prime multiplied with u. So we write the formula. U prime multiplied with v. So we need to find where is u, where is v. So let's find u prime. So 3x squared, and we need to differentiate it, and then we got 6x. That's our u prime. So we need to find v prime sin 2x. So we need to differentiate sine to cos and 2x, just write it and differentiate inside the column. So we got 2, right? So that's our v prime. So let's put our answer into the formula. So u prime multiplied with v plus v prime multiplied with u. Yes, that's our answer. And then next, we need to multiply all our answer to be a good mathematics sentence. And then we got the final answer. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question B. Okay, use chain rule to differentiate this mathematics sentence. So chain rule, this is chain rule formula. Okay, we need to label where is u and where is y. So let's write our y and our u. So y equal to sin u in column, and our u is x3 minus 2x squared plus 1. So let's write the formula. So the question asks for u, so we need to write the u. And then our dy du is sin, so we need to differentiate it to cos. And then we need to multiply with du over dx. So our du over dx is equal x cubed minus 2x squared plus 1. So we need to differentiate it. Yeah. So we got 3x squared minus 2x. So let's put into our formula. So our dy du is cos, and then we insert the u that we have labeled. And then we need to multiply with du dx, 3x squared minus 4x. So multiply our answer, and we got the final answer. Yes, that's it. Okay, bye. See ya.
Now let's move on to our next question. You see here, given the exponent power of 2x plus 1 minus x squared times 2y plus ln xy equal to 0. Find dy dx using implicit differentiation. Now, what you see here, we have to differentiate here, here, and here, which we have to differentiate 3 things. Now first, we have to differentiate the exponent. And here is it. I differentiate the exponent. If we differentiate the exponent, we always get the exponent. See, if you say, then you get the exponent. Now, if we differentiate this, we will get this. And we also have to differentiate the power, and we will get 1 multiplied 2x 1 minus 1, which we will get here 2 exponent 2x plus 1. Now we know if we differentiate exponent and power of 2x plus 1, we will get 2 exponent power of 2x plus 1. Now we done here. Let's move on to the second one. The second one, we have to differentiate x squared times 2y. Now, as you can see here, we have to use product rule. Why? Because we have two different things. And we said x squared into y and times 2y into v. And the product rule is u v prime plus v u prime. Now we know x squared is equal to u, which is u equal to x squared. How do we get u prime? We just have to differentiate the x squared. If we differentiate the x squared, we get 2x. Now, move on to v. v is equal to tan 2y. Now we know, if we differentiate the tan, we will get second square. Now differentiate tan, we will get a second square. And this we just have to write again. And now don't forget to differentiate the inside also. So we will get 2 second square 2y dy dx. Why we have to divide dy dx? Because we are differentiate the y. If we differentiate the x, we don't have to write dy dx. But if we differentiate the y, we have to write dy dx. Now we have u prime, v and v prime. We just replace as into this formula. Replace the u to x square, v prime to 2 second square 2y dy dx, plus v is tan 2y and u prime is 2x. Just combine everything and we will get 2x square second square 2y dy dx plus 2x tan 2y. The third part, which is we have to differentiate the ln. What is ln? If we differentiate the ln, we always get 1 over our variable. Which is, as example, if we differentiate ln x square, we will get 1 over x square. And we also have to differentiate the bottom, which is time 2x. Where do I get this? I basically differentiate this. Now we will get this. This is the example. Now let's do it. So as you can see, we have to differentiate at bottom. Where do I get this? Which is here. I have to differentiate this. This we can use the same rule as product rule. Over here, and use the same method, which is x we set as u and y equal to v. We can also have to find u prime and v prime, which is here. Let's differentiate the x, we will get 1, and differentiate the y, we will get 1 dy dx. Since it's 1 multiplied by dy dx, I can just write dy dx. Now just replace it. U as x, v prime as dy dx plus v as y, and v prime as 1. Combine everything and we got this. But we're not finished yet. Remember, we have ln here. So we have ln here. Now, if we differentiate ln xy, we will get 1 over xy. Multiply by this. If we differentiate the bottom, we already differentiate it, and we got x dy dx plus y. Just multiply and we get x over xy dy dx plus x over xy. We can just cut this, remove this, and we get the final answer is 1 over y dy dx plus 1 over x. Now, after we differentiate everything, we just have to write again. Now just multiply all everything. We got this, and separate everything, the dy dx and non dy dx. After that, we just simplify as this. We just have to factorize this, put it outside, and we got this. I put the dy dx outside. Now, here, we just have to move it to the right, leaving the dy dx. Now we got dy dx equal to 2x tan 2y minus 2 exponent in power of 2x plus 1 minus 1x, 1 over x, over 1 over y minus 2x square second square 2y. And this is our final answer. Now, we already answered the question.
Assalamualaikum. Now I will explain about linear approximation. The formula for linear approximation is Lx equal to fa plus f prime a multiplied by x minus a. Moving on to question 4. Use linear approximation to estimate the value of the equation correct to 3 decimal places. So, the first step is to identify the function. So, let fx equal to root x over 3 minus 4 root x. We will change the root into a number, so it will be x to the power of 1 over 2x and the other one into x to the power of 1 over 4. After that, we need to find f prime. So, we need to differentiate the previous function. To do it simply, just differentiate 1 by 1. So, from x to the power of 1 over 2 over 3 become 1 over 6x to the power of negative 1 over 2. And the other one will become negative 1 over 4x to the power of negative 3 over 4. Step 2 is to identify x and a. From the equation, we can let x equal to 15.98 and a is 16 because it will make the calculation more easy. To calculate linear approximation is to find the nearest number, and that is a equal to 16. So the last step is to use the approximation formula. Substitute fx and f prime with equation that was just found. X will be substituted with 16 because it is fa and f prime a. After substituting, make a bracket for each equation so it will be easier to calculate 1 by 1 to avoid any error. So we will get negative 2 over 3 plus 1 over 96 multiplied by negative 0.02 and get the final answer, that is negative 0.667. That's all from me.